There we go.
Audio included?
Yep.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RSF1 Div 4 racing tonight. We've got a full grid of 20 drivers tonight in for a jam-packed race. And I'm your major commentator here. My name's Aaron. And my co-commentator is Singe tonight. Say hi.
Hello.
And we're just getting straight into it now.
Yeah, full grid.
It's going to be very interesting. Yeah.
Will be interesting for sure. We'll be starting in about 5 seconds.
And there can be a championship won today. Joshua Meister can win the championship today.
I believe if he scores
So
a 6th place or better, he has guaranteed himself the championship. Let's get the...
yeah, and the one defending it is LA Ham. Tonight it's Joshua Meister versus LA Ham.
Yeah, LAM will
They've
probably have
also
to
got-
win it just to keep the championship alive. Gap is about roughly 100 points. Let me check real quick. The gap is 95 points.
Close enough. They've also got some new drivers tonight as well. One of them being Stas Orphan coming up from Div 5.
And in the
So
Mercedes, we have
keep an eye on
Double
him.
making a return from... he was a driver last season. Decided not to race this season, but he has made a return and is driving in the Mercedes tonight. And fun
Yep.
fact, he is my little brother.
So, yep. We've got a brother racing and a brother commentating. That'll be interesting for one. As we do start qualifying one now. There's a full 20 tonight. Many talented drivers. So it's just going to be a roller coaster. Interlagos, it's a great track. What do you think could end up happening?
Well, it's a very interesting track. Obviously, a classic track, one from back in the days, you know. So I think overtaking will be a lot easier. We have 2 DRS zones into turns 1, 2, and 3. You can probably see a lot of side-by-side action, especially on the opening laps when the field is very bunched up. So that's probably something we'll be looking out for.
And the combination of the DRS zone coming into turn 1 and the DRS zone coming into turn 4 is very good indeed, because you might see some strategy with cars letting other cars by.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's turn 1.
I mean, yesterday in the
have-
F3 race, my teammate and I, we did a nice double move on a McLaren of Braver. Both overtook him on the back straight into turn 4 by pretty much selling him a dummy into turn 1. He went wide and we both got up the inside.
As we do see some action coming out the pit lane now. RSF1 invades out hits.
Together with Rage Quit in the Aston Martin.
Yep. Two pretty good drivers. Let's see what they will have the capabilities of doing tonight.
Yeah, should we get some predictions in for qualifying, you know? What do you guys think
Alright.
would get Paul? Someone who perhaps will get knocked out that we would not expect.
Alright. For me, Stas Orphan is a very good driver.
Yeah.
I kind of do expect him to get through to qualifying too.
Okay.
He thinks he's going to be knocked out, but I think he can make it through to Q2. So I think it'll be very interesting. He's one to keep an eye on in qualifying.
Well, I'm
Coming up
rooting.
from Div 5.
I'll be rooting for my brother, obviously. I think he has incredible pace, and I have driven
Oh,
a lot
Invades
with him.
spins it! Oh, spins it, sorry. Invades dropping it on the curb at turn 1.
Oh no.
That was very close indeed. And caught it pretty well. However, I think that lap time will be scrapped. For sure.
Oh, Rage Quit has invalidated coming out of turn 4, and he has backed off from his lap.
It looks
Next
like
one.
Invade's still going to go. I think he thinks he can gain the time back from that moment he had at turn 1.
Well, you can always set a banker time, you know, get a reference delta.
Yeah. I do always find that pretty good for myself. Just setting Yeah, bank a lap, and then going round and set the proper lap, because you see the delta just climbing up and up and up, and
Yeah,
it
it
just
gives
gives
you
you
a lot of
encouragement
confidence.
to go
Yeah.
faster and faster. I don't know if it's just me who does that,
No,
but I
no.
do.
It is. It does work for me as well. What I do, I put the ERS down as invade finishes his lap with a 9.2. I turn the ERS down so that on the lap itself, the ERS is. I activate it obviously. The time is even climbing further, giving me even more confidence. So yeah, I do that
I
as well.
think, I think Jedi will be the next one to come round and set a time. If not, it's Pierre. I don't know if Pierre is ahead of Jedi or not. Is he?
We have only Destroyer in the final sector. In a Williams, yeah. I believe. Well, it shows me his middle sector is purple, but I honestly, since last game, I do not trust the middle or the purple sectors anymore until the lap is finished. Find it very dodgy
Yeah.
at times.
A lot of the time, yeah, in America specifically, when I was commentating that,
Yeah.
there was a lot of stuff in that as only Destroyer comes across the line, 108. Jedi Gamer, he's just coming towards the line now. He's been following him this entire lap as he's been coming around.
Invade improves on his lap, by the way, by about 4
as
tenths.
Jedi goes fastest by 7 milliseconds.
Wow. Close stuff straight away.
We know times are getting close, but not that close. I'm pretty sure we had exact same time set here at Brazil. I don't remember what race it was, but I think we did have one.
Rage Kid just starting his third lap on these tires.
As Macy Q is coming to the line on the medium tires.
Mediums?
Bit weird, but
Oh.
yeah, mediums. He goes fastest on the mediums.
By about a tenth.
Macy Q. As I try to go to Besser and then he just sets time just to ruin that. So as Sam comes to the line.
On a Destroyer improves.
Let's go check Pierre. What's Pierre doing? As only Destroyer does improve there. Beating Macy Q's time.
There's a Toro Rosso. Lifting on the straight. That's Joshua Meister, our championship leader. For some reason didn't complete his lap. 3 seconds off. That's obviously not a fast lap.
Pierre B is just going around to the line on a fast lap, and he goes P6.
Rage Quit improves.
I think that's Bad Dog getting his coming across the line to start a lap. It's Button coming across the line next. And then is it Star Sword? No, it's LA Ham on his time. Okay, this could just give us a little taster of what we can expect later on as LA Ham, he's just coming to the line now. What can LA Ham do? A bit of a wide line there, but P4.
Yeah, P4.
Does the job.
Next up, across the line is a Mercedes. That's Sam. He goes 7th.
As Double is on a lap, and he is just going around now, the final sector. Double. I'll let you finish the lap off, Staff Soften.
Coming across the line. Oh! A 7.9. First into the 7s. That's a very good lap time.
It's just Meister. He's just coming across the line again. Another banker lap. It starts off and he's coming across the line to start a lap.
Has Joshua Meister put in too much fuel? Is he burning fuel perhaps?
This Barton just went fastest in sector 2 apparently. We were just talking about how dodgy it can be, so if the lap time is terrible, don't blame us. The game's dodgy. There's a Button now. He does come across the line. The lap time is not bad. It's 107.7. But it's a very fast lap times. Quite early on, his teammate Ellie Ham was just coming into the pit lane.
Well, we were just talking about McKeek on the medium tires. Also, Baser Mike also set a lap on mediums. Only 9/10 of pole.
What's going on with that Mercedes in sector 2? I thought the Mercedes was properly stopped there. No, he hasn't. Alright, let's stick with Star Sulfur now, as he comes across.
Ooh.
The Mercedes
Double is
completely on the track behind him.
Stopped. What's going on here?
Anyway,
Joshua
That starts
Meister
off and
says,
Joshua Meister
fastest
goes
lap
fastest, but starts off and he goes P10.
into the top 10.
Decent lap there.
Oh, Fishstick
Does
just
the job.
left.
So now the only drivers who haven't set times are Fordy, Desbro, who's just on his out lap now, Owen Ramsey, Fishsticks, and Slicks.
Yep.
I don't know how to say that.
Slicks?
Slicks.
I guess, yes.
Yeah,
Slicks.
it's called Slicks.
Slicks 4? Slicks, huh? Is that a... I mean,
Yeah,
if
just called
the 1 is
Slicks.
an I, then the 4 is an A. Slicks. We'll go with Slicks. He'll have to tell us how to pronounce his name later.
Yeah, as Fishsticks gets back in the lobby.
Eagle is asking if we
Riley
can
in.
put on the tire details.
Oh, yep, sure. No problem.
Also, do we want to know the weather for the race and qualifying?
Oh, yeah, ladies and gents, if you can tell us the weather, please do. We'd love to hear it. Because, unfortunately, we don't actually know the weather forecast.
Luke is
Yeah.
Luke JLP. I'll just call you Luke. Luke said rain for the race, and we have double in chat. He said rain in 50 minutes at the start of this qualifying session. So we'll see. Perhaps we will see qualifying in the wets.
Yep, as Desbro did invalidate his time, very unfortunately for him. As Bad Dog will be the next one to come across the line. As Bad Dog flying round, seeing what he can do. Bad Dog across the line, it's pretty slow time because P12 and he improved by 500ths of a second.
Well, improvement is an
I think that's
improvement, eh?
Manzi.
Improvement is always good.
Yep.
I mean, especially with such a close grid, a half a tenth can be, well, as you can see, a difference of 2 positions.
Yeah. Good. As Slicks is just looking around the middle sector now on his outlap.
Button has retired in the pits.
Yep, Butter's decided that his lap is enough. As we see a lot of cars coming out now. So just go on board with Desbro now. Let's see what Desbro can do.
Yeah.
Don't know if you're a fast lap or not.
It looks like he is. We have 2 Aston Martins ahead of him on an outlap, so he is next across the line.
Fastest in sector 2. Hopefully that's actually correct because this side can be quite quick on his day. As Desbro now in the drop zone, can he take himself and lift himself out of it? The answer is yes, he can.
Wow.
What a lap! To get him out of there, as own Manzi, apparently he goes fastest in the middle sector now. As we go with
Everyone
him.
going fastest in the middle sector.
Yeah, it just happens all the time with
Did
me.
he touch the grass there?
I think he did. As own Manzi though, he comes across the line,
P3,
third
wow.
position. Pretty good time from own Manzi there. As trying to figure out who is
Yeah.
Pierre next, but Pierre ain't doing anything with that lap. So we go with Slicks now. In last place right now. What can he do? That's the question. Rage quit behind him. He has to
Yeah,
find a
Rage quit
teammate.
improving. 6/10s up on his time.
Meister decided that his lap time is enough, which probably is if everyone improved, and I think that'd be quite a shock because he pushes his teammate down into the drop
Rage
zone,
quit is still
but Rage quit
P11.
bops himself back up.
7/10s gained.
But
That is very good.
flags. It is. That's an Aston Martin.
Oh,
Spun into the barrier.
is that? Oh, he's still going,
That's
right?
Slicks.
Yeah.
He's still going. He's
Just
not
waiting,
DNF. That is Slicks. He spins it back onto the track. There is no one coming, but that was Slicks spinning at turn 1. There.
40 on an
Start stall
outlap.
finish just coming across the line.
I can't see how much time is remaining. About 5 minutes, is my guess. There's a yellow flag in front of the timer. But 40 has left it quite late.
Slicks is retired on track.
Oh no.
So that's, ladies and gentlemen, in RSF1, you cannot retire on the circuit. That is a penalty for doing so. So, yeah, that'll be a penalty.
Yeah, obviously
for-
retiring on track can be very dangerous if your AI decides to park it on the track. You have people on fast laps
Yeah.
that can just run into you. It's
As Rage Quit again is going round. Only improves by 9 thousandths, but improvement's an improvement.
40 is he's left it very late, but he is fastest in the first sector. He hasn't set a time yet, so he must perform now. Otherwise, he is out of qualifying pretty much. Well, he has enough time.
Yeah, we have got about 5 minutes left, or 4 minutes now, left in the session. We've got yellow flag set to 3. I think that's just a Red Bull slowing down.
Yeah.
As we'll just follow Fordy now on this lap. Let's see what Fordy can do.
Going through
as you
the
have been
second
saying,
sector.
he left it very late. So he has to do something with his time. Fastest in sector 2.
51.3. Can I have a quick look? That is
It's Fordy now.
just about the same
Might have
time.
potential for this lap. Fordy, here he comes. Fordy across the line. P6.
P6. Well, that will probably
It's
be
not bad.
enough to get through, right?
And Star Storford off the track. There, just let cars by. It's LA Ham.
Oh,
Goes P9.
Stars Orphan has
I thought.
a little excursion there onto the grass. That is not ideal for the tires, especially if you want to get out of the drop zone.
As Fishsticks in P7 now, he goes for another lap. He goes P2.
Oh,
Fastest final sector there. And he is dominating his teammate right now. His teammate down at 19th. Well, he is up in P2. Talk about outperforming your teammate is Besser is a second up on his time right now. What on earth?
well, he's very near the drop zone, right? So I guess he has to improve.
Here we come. Besser, he's going to go fastest.
Wow.
He has
A
gone
7 flat.
fastest. 107. 107.093.
This is only Q1,
Brilliant.
remember? A 7 flat. It's amazing.
And Sam is just trying to spin
Ooh.
off turn 1 actually.
Yeah. Does that
He's
mean his
caught it
qualifying is over?
Back.
2 minutes
I think it
remaining.
is.
He can go
And
around.
Star Storford,
to start
he's coming
another
in.
lap.
Star Storford's coming in. Yep, Star Storford has decided that he has not got enough to take the lap that he needs. I don't think there is enough time left.
But we have
trying
Black
to-
Dog, 8 tenths up, P19. 8 tenths would put him
But his teammate
around
Fishsticks
14.
just ahead of him. And Bad Dog, what can he do? Across the line comes Bad Dog. He goes P9, a second up on his time.
And that means now Pierre
As
is out of the, or into the elimination zone.
talking about Pierre, Pierre was just off track there. Actually, just letting cars by now, I think.
Yep.
As Desbro now, he's coming around the final corner. As Desbro
Slight
goes
improvement.
P9, invade behind him.
Oh, Stars Orphan back out of the pits. With only 1.5 minutes remaining. Is that enough? I believe it will be.
I think that is enough.
Yeah. Stars Orphan giving it one final shot at the end of qualifying to get out of the elimination zone.
As Rania needs to get round quickly, he's invalidated again. He needs to get time on the board. And so does Sam to get out of qualifying.
Well, Sam was on a
Pierre
fast
coming
lap
around
now.
to start
Oh,
his
he
lap.
out of turn 4. No invalidation though. Sam keeps going.
As Star Salford is coming up behind him now. We've got about a minute left in the session.
Ah, Sam is invalidated
is gonna
once again.
happen?
And that's his session
Yeah.
over.
Pierre on a flyer. Let's just run with Pierre for a moment. See what Pierre's doing. Can he get himself out? Can he survive? What will Pierre do? P16 right now. Rage Quit just ahead. Is on an out lap. But yeah, Rage Quit doesn't have enough time. Rage Quit does not have enough time to get round. He's got
No.
20 seconds to get round sector
is
2
not
and
enough.
sector 3. There's not enough time.
I believe Stars Orphan
Rage
will
quit.
be the set a lap. Unless...
Pierre
Yeah.
fastest in sector 2.
By the way,
Star Storford and Radian, I think.
good evening, DP Roberts.
As Q1 comes to an end, what does Pierre do? Pierre goes P13.
Is that
Star
enough?
Orphan.
Will that be enough? Stars Orphan is the only driver that can pretty
No,
much
Radian.
improve still. Out of that...
Radian is round. Radian could possibly do something. He doesn't have to go fastest or anything like that. He's up on his time, But it's not enough. Radian is just way too far behind the field right now.
4 tenths is indeed not enough. That will put him on a 9.3. And that still
Let's
means
see. Did he
P20.
get enough?
Oh, he goes
P17.
P17.
But
I
will
mean,
Star Surfer smoke that? We're about to find out. As
no.
he's
Star
down
Surfer,
on himself.
down
He's
on his
down.
time.
Oh, come on, mate.
Oh,
Come on. Just...
oh.
Oh, and he crashes. Big crash. For Star Surfing. As he loses it. Through the final 3 quarters. And that is a very bad way to end your qualifying session. Oh my. Let's we'll just try and get Star Surfing in for an interview now.
Baser half a second ahead of the field. That is massive.
Whoa, that was quite a crash he had there.
Well, glad to see Red Bull P2 and 3. You know, my team. That's always amazing to see. But, wow, that was indeed some crash by Star Surfing. Will you invite him or shall I?
Can you? Yeah, I'm trying to do it, but I don't know if the stream's cutting out with me going into the Xbox menu, trying to invite him and stuff.
I will invite him. Stars Orphan. There you go.
Give him a little message saying interview as well, just so he knows we're inviting him for an interview.
Right.
So he's not joining. Do you want another commentator or something? He's not joining, just saying that. So your bottom 5 is Rage Quit, Rallying, Slicks, Star Storford, and someone else. I can't quite remember.
There he is.
Right. Star Storford. Mate. What happened? P19 obviously didn't go well. What happened at the end there?
I lost a couple of bits in the first 2 sectors. I just was really pushing on that final corner to try and make it up. But it wouldn't have been enough. But, you know, I'm my first race in F4 from F5, so I was just trying to push too hard, really.
Yeah. Mate, quick check. You have ticked the box, haven't you?
Yeah, I ticked the box. You forgot to tell
just
me.
making sure.
You forgot to tell me.
Yeah, it was a big crash at the end there. What did you do on the curb? It looks like you just lost it on the curb. What did you end up doing?
Oh, well, it's basically I was coming out of there and I hit the traction and I sort of cut the inside corner and then hit the curb and then went into the wall, really. I was just trying to get pushed really hard on that final call because I looked at the delta and it was like a bit, but not much.
Yeah.
So just really trying to push too hard, really.
Stars,
It's very unfortunate.
If I may ask, what are your plans for the race, strategy-wise? Do you know? Do you have any idea?
Well, it's starting. It's raining at the start of the race. I know that. So.
Oh, okay.
I put it in chat, but you didn't read it.
Oh, I heard double say.
Yeah.
So rain at the start, okay.
Yeah, rain at the start. I think for 15 minutes or something. And yeah, so I'm just hoping because I'm at the back that I'll avoid all the carnage at the front and try and fight my way up through that. Really. But,
well, we do wish you very good luck for the race. Hopefully it went better than qualifying did for you. And hopefully your strategy will work out. So good luck in the race.
Thank you.
And hope for the best.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah. Alright. See you later, boys.
Good luck. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the tires, because we can see quite some different tires. LA Ham, our championship contender, out on the softs. Double first to set a lap time, I believe, out on mediums. So
Double's not on the mediums, he's on the softs.
Double, if you check the tire, Double is... Oh, my screen is on...
Yeah, Double's on softs. I'm literally viewing him, he's on softs.
This is weird, on my screen it definitely says mediums.
I've got cameras on him and he's saying it's on the softs.
I can see on the screen, on the stream he's on... It says
Ooh.
A 9.8.
Yikes, that wasn't a very...
Oh, this is very
It's only
weird.
have invalidated. Oh well. We'll just
40
deal with
back
it.
into the pits. Or is he
Yep,
coming out of
but
No,
his
he is
teammate-
back in.
His teammate Invade is coming around now. What can his teammate Invade do? And I just realised they need to enable lap delta. Teammate 108.9.
Yeah.
Decent lap. Gets the job done. I hope they do realise that if there is rain at the start of the race, that means that your tyre in Q2 does not matter.
Yeah, there's no point going onto the mediums if you're starting on
In fact, no,
inters.
there is actually a point. If they want to save soft tyres for Q3.
Invade getting really close to a Ferrari there. Was that Baser Mike? Yeah, that was.
That's Destroyer coming across the line. That's a very meh lap. I don't want to kind of say it's a bad lap because that's kind of mean, but if we're being honest, it's not a good lap.
Or perhaps it's a banker lap. I really hope these guys aren't forgetting that the tyre you qualify on doesn't matter for the tyre you start on. As LA goes just below the 8s.
And a second faster for Liam. Wow.
Well, I guess the only point of picking the tyre you're picking is you will save a set of the other compound for later into the race.
It's a strategy worth taking. As Meister coming round now, what will Josh Meister do? As he goes P2 behind his championship rival.
Yeah, very close. Although, difference of compound, you know.
What's the difference of compound though? Yeah, Meister on the beeps. Oh, and that's I thought Manzo was going into the barrier there. Just cut past him and he's going straight off.
Let's see, there's a Alfa Romeo going into the pits, it looks like. It's
I do apologise, guys, on the stream. I cannot find the cars who are at the front at any moment whatsoever. I'm scrolling through all and trying to find them when I can. I'm really sorry about that.
We got 40 now on an out lap, starting his first flying lap on a set of medium tyres.
Alright, finally, I found someone who's actually on a lap. It's Button. As he comes round the final corner, Button goes P3.
Also on
Pretty decent.
medium tyres.
As I go to the wrong guy for the lap again. It's Button. No, it's Bercy. Yeah, no, he's Valdez. No, it's Joshua behind.
Joshua Meister has a
What's
moment
happened?
coming out of the final corner.
Oh, come on! I obviously have to miss him, but screw back up, and he has a moment. Oh my luck!
And it looks like he is
Trying to
going
keep up.
again on the same set of medium tyres. Although it didn't have the best of exits out of the final corner. There's a yellow flag. Is that Fish Sticks? Fish Sticks has spun round.
Oh, Fish Sticks had a spin. Okay. Yes, he has had a spin. No cars coming up behind him, luckily. And I love doing this because I always have all the news for up.
Oh, Button.
If you're British,
Button coming across the line. 10th faster he goes. Up into P2.
there is some interesting news though from Britain right now. The Queen's Platinum Jubilee, as many of us may know, is this weekend, and Buckingham Palace has announced that the Queen will not be attending
Oh dear.
the service.
Joshua Meister
So,
coming
go.
across the line. As he improves by about a tenth. 2 tenths. And
That's
now,
a massive
Peak.
Q.
how would you pronounce genuinely some of these gamer
Macy Q.
tags? Macy Q?
Yeah, that's how I was to pronounce it. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to pronounce the stuff. I was told that's Macy Q is the way to pronounce it.
Okay, we'll go with
Well-
Macy Q then.
Yeah, Macy Q. We haven't been told off for it, so we go with Macy Q.
Next up we have
And
40. It looks like he's on a
Is
cooldown
very
lap.
slow lap. I cannot find these drivers, like Jesus.
Next
These
up
drivers are
is
impossible to find. Guys, can you just like
Desbro
I don't
starting a
know,
lap.
get a big indicator on like the map popping up like saying
Oh,
this driver's on a lap and his gamer tag is this.
Jedi Gamer.
Yep, as I finally catch one, Jedi Gamer
S06.
across the line. That's on the right time.
Love the name, buddy.
Oh, thank the Lord! I swapped to another person who's about to come across the line, but divers to the pit lane because that's my luck. It's basically Q, a bit of a slow lap. So let's go down.
Yeah, he's coming into the pits. We got Joshua Meister on another cooldown lap, probably ran out of fuel. Back into the pits he goes.
It's a Destroyer. It's going to be next across the line on a valid and actual lap.
Oh,
So
we got Bad Dog on an out lap, starting his flying lap in a bit. Behind him, only Destroyer. Going across the line,
goes
P5.
P5. As 4D does not continue his journey.
Desbro
As
next across the line.
Desbro goes P3
On a set of soft tyres. I'm really scared of talking about these compounds because we have a difference for double. Because it tells me he set his best lap time on mediums, but oh well. Buggy game still.
Sorry, I'm just gonna switch to graphic now. Oh wait, whoops. What? Oh wait, no, that's way better. Right, sorry guys, I've just figured out that you can. There's like the thing that tells you what tire they are on, and then there's one that tells you what lap their best tire. What lap? Yeah.
What compound their best lap is on?
Yeah. There we go. Boom.
Bad Dog
Sorry,
improves
my
by only
brain
one
just had a moment there.
position. Still in the elimination zone. He tried it on a set of medium tires and it has obviously not worked for Bad Dog.
I mentioned Pierre is still not come out of the pit lane, so there's a bit of a issue there.
We've got
As a lot of people's best time so far is on the medium tires.
Fish
There's
stick.
only 5 cars whose best time is going to be on a soft tyre. And those are the top 3 with Base Q, LA Hammer, and Desbro. And then there's Fish Sticks, Besser Mike, and Fish Sticks just makes the soft tyres the top 4 now.
yeah.
But yeah, Besser Mike is going to be the next one to cross the line on soft tyres.
He has to get out of the elimination zone. He goes fastest in sector 2. Just like everyone else. I'm really doubting that that's really the fastest sector 2.
Yeah, I am starting to doubt it as well.
As he opens the DRS.
Cross the
P2 for
line,
him.
P2.
Only 8 hundredths of a second behind Macy. Or Maki Q. Macy Q.
Bad Dog P13. Okay, right. Now, let's get a bit serious now. You got to get it out on these softs if you're in the drop zone right now, because there's no point risking it.
Got double on a set of soft tires on a lap. The Haas gets out of the way
it's
nicely.
40. Whoa. 40 running very wide indeed. I don't know if that was just the Mercedes of double by. Or a Bad Dog just had a
Bad
crash.
Dog's indeed.
What's happening down there?
He crashed coming out of turn 4, it looks like, or turn 5 that is, I'm not sure. Did the exit of turn 4?
It's turn 5. It's
Turn
turn
5.
5. Yeah, turn 5. As double,
yeah.
the brother is coming across the line. P3 for double.
Let's go.
As there's all start. There's 4D coming across the line. There's Jedi Gamer coming out the pit lane.
Pierre has finally decided to go out onto the track. Only leaves him with enough time for, I guess, 2 runs back to back. If he fancies it. And he is out on medium tires. Everyone, the entire top 12, is currently on soft tires. Will he be able to go into Q3 on a set of mediums? I honestly, I doubt it. With such a competitive grid, I'm not sure he will be able to.
Yes, it is a very, very competitive grid, ladies and gents. This is just very hard to run through as well for me. Because I cannot find the cars. I can't state it so much. I cannot find the cars. Help me. As Fish Sticks now come across the line.
Is he going to improve? Next up, it will be 40. Oh, Fishsticks goes
Fastest
fastest.
lap.
40 next across the line.
40.
P4 for him. That means Invade is now in the drop zone, and he is currently on a lap that is invalidated.
I think it's more of like a warm-up lap, to be honest. Button across the line, Button, P9, P2, sorry. P9 to P2. It's only Destroyer coming across the line next, P6 for only Destroyer. And the next cross line should be RSF1 Invade, but he is invalidated. So that leaves it to Oudmanzi next. Oudmanzi taken away, and he goes wide. Just keeps it random, and I just realised I'm taking up all the talking.
Just a heads up, we have Joshua Meister in P10 on the verge of being dropped out. Our championship leader, he can win it here today in Brazil. But
as his competitor, LA Ham, is actually on a outlap right now. Joshua Meister drops out to the drop zone after Oudmanzi's lap. This could get very feisty, guys. Keep your eyes on Joshua Meister and LA Ham. Joshua Meister, if he gets knocked out in Q2, that's one hell of a job to do in the race. His teammate pushes him down even further.
He is 4/10 up though. 4/10 would easily get him. Well, I say easily, it will get him to probably P8 only.
As we just go with Joshua now. Joshua's probably going to be the best person to go with right now. So we go on board, across the line. What will Joshua do? P5.
Very solid. And that leaves LA Ham on the drop zone. P10.
He's on the verge. This needs to be perfect from LA Ham. He needs to get the lap.
We've got Invade.
Let's just go with LA Ham.
He does improve on his time, but it doesn't improve on his position. And I guess that's qualifying over for the Haas driver. Pierre has invalidated as well, so pressure from behind is pretty much gone.
We're up with LA Ham round now, as the Alpha Tauri of his rival Joshua Meister gets out of the way. LA Ham needs something there. He cannot cost himself right now. We're just going to quickly swap it to Oudmanzi. Oudmanzi is not on a time. It's Invade. Invade isn't.
Oh. The pressure is gone from behind.
LA Ham is fine. He survived.
He is still up on his time though by half a tenth.
That was very close at the end of that session, as LA Ham successfully does not do what Star Sulfur did. So he does survive, and he goes P9. So, ladies and gentlemen, the people in the drop zone for this session for you is Desbro, Oudmanzi, Invade, Bad Dog, and Pierre.
Yeah,
some
Invade.
of them taking the risk on the mediums, and some of them trying it on the softs, but it just doesn't work.
Yeah, all medium tires were knocked out. The entire top 10 going out on, going through on soft tires. So will be interesting to see what these guys can do from the back of the grid. Perhaps on a fresh fresh set of they will obviously be starting on the intermediates. I forgot once again.
As that was one hectic end, as the Norwegian driver of Fishsticks will go first in Q2. And your driver was knocked out are Desbro, Oudmanzi, RSF1 Invade, Bad Dog, and Pierre. Invade, Bad Dog, and Pierre were on the mediums, and they were about 7/10.
Yeah, if you look at the gaps, all the soft runners within 6.5 tenths pretty much. And then there's a gap from 7 tenths to the guys on mediums. Very big gap. So we now go to qualifying 3. Final qualifying session where tires pretty much don't matter anymore. It's just about a quick time.
As we go through now to Q3.
I'm wondering how many guys do you have 2 fresh sets of softs?
You want to shout through to your brother, ask if he has two fresh sets?
No, I will not disturb him.
Nah, he's a
We've
busy
got
boy.
one of the AlphaTauris, that is Joshua Meister, first out on track. Followed by 40 in the Haas. Will be interesting to see what Joshua Meister can do. Obviously, he can win it this race if he scores, I believe, at least P6, P6 or higher, and he wins it.
I just sneezed and somehow part of my sneeze just got on my eye. How does that work?
How have you managed that?
I don't know.
Bless you, by the way.
Anyway. Nah, no issues. There's just watching Joshua Meister now. My championship leader by 95 points coming into this round. Just going around now into sector 3 to start his lap. I think it's just worth sticking with him the entire lap, is it not?
Yeah. I mean, if you want, you can just take a hunt lap with him. So he nearly
I see,
invalidates
well
on
then.
the pit entry.
Yep.
Yeah, go on. Take us for a lap.
Alright, Joshua Meister now on his lap. Q3, the first lap he's going to take. 1. Perfect lead. He's taking this section. It's brilliant right now.
Sorry,
As he
mate, I have
comes
to
down
cut you in there.
into the second-
40 has spun it coming out of turn 1. He was partially
he has.
on the racing line, so everyone behind has been compromised going through the Senna S's. Sorry to interrupt you there, but
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry. That's good. As we go to cut back to Joshua Meister now. As he comes through sector 2, this very twisty section. This long left-hander, you have to be patient getting onto the throttle. And into this corner now, I don't actually know what corner that is, but I know that that's where Hamilton spun out around back in 2019. As we come around to the end of sector 2 now. As Joshua Meister is fastest in sector 2, pretty obviously will be though. This is the first one round. As Joshua Meister will come to the line. We'll watch the full lap of him. What will Joshua Meister do? 107.5.
next across the line will be Laser Mike starting a lap. He obviously he set it at 7
does not
flat.
prove well. LA Ham is just on a starter lap. Destroyer goes P3, 4D next. He's had a spin though, so he doesn't do much. Basic Q is next across the line. He goes well.
Double
I think
starting
that's-
his lap. He will be last to set a lap time.
Button is going to validate his time, so
I'm wondering, people
Next
in the
one.
chat, who do you think will get pole? We've seen Baser Mike set a 7 flat in Q1. Obviously, we've got Joshua Meister who's fighting for a championship, same as LA Ham. Who do you guys reckon will get pole?
could be very interesting indeed. Personally, my bet right now is on. Has to go to Meister. He's doing amazingly right now. It just has to go to him.
Yeah. Well, I would like to say RSF1 double, obviously. I know he has some amazing pace, as Baser Mike sets an invalid lap.
Zelly Ham actually goes across the line, sets a decent time. A way better time than I will ever set.
7/10 though,
certainly.
to his championship rival.
As Basic Q goes P2, as Jedi Gamer comes P3, and that's double P3.
Wow.
So
Only 1/10 covering the top 3.
now, what you want to happen is your brother on pole, is it not?
Yeah, obviously.
Well. Stinge, you might have a bit of fun this afternoon.
Yeah, for sure we will. As I'm looking at Baser Mike right now in the Ferrari, sets purple sector 1 and 2, a 50.7 sector 2 split. It's looking very, very fast. Obviously, it was very fast in Q1 straight away, but let's see what he can do. Coming across the line.
Set a bullet of a time. It's gonna go
7.4.
pole. Provisional pole for Baser Mike. What a lap.
Well, we've seen him go faster, so really curious to see what he can do on his second lap. Perhaps on a new set of softs. But it is looking good for the Ferrari man.
It looks like everyone's just going to come into the pit lane.
Yeah.
Button slow. Razor might go slowly, yeah. So everyone going to be coming into the pit lane right now. So
Gives us some time.
chat, what did you think about that first round of Q3? It was
Luke
absolutely
reckons
amazing.
Button has a chance for pole. I mean, he's only 2.5 tenths off. 2.5 tenths can be easily gained.
Hold on, do I have a dice here? Hold on, I'm gonna roll a dice. I think I have a dice here, so if I can find this said dice that I think is here, I'm gonna roll it, and whatever number it lands on within the top 6 is who I'm rooting on for pole.
Alright, sounds good.
I don't know where the dice is actually. Oh, hold on,
Meanwhile,
I
we've
can just
got
get, like...
40 already out of the pits, with about 5 minutes remaining. First out, as he hasn't really set a competitive lap time yet. I reckon he has fueled up enough to go back to back in case he messes up, because he really has to perform if he wants to start any higher than P10.
Right, I couldn't find the dice.
Amazing.
So it's like this thing on Google, which is like road ice. And...
Championship leader also already out of the pits in the AlphaTauri. Also very early. I mean, we've just seen in Q1 Stars over and getting out with only 1.5 minutes remaining, and that was enough to start a lap. So 5 minutes is taking it very easy with the time.
Alright, school me, now it's time to roll the dice. I've rolled the dice. It's landed on 3. Macy Q, that is. Alright, I'm rooting for Macy Q for Poe now.
I'm rooting for double. Let's go. Meanwhile, 40 has started his lap. Yeah, 123.5. That is not competitive in the slightest. Obviously, he had that spin starting his first flying lap out of turn 1. So he really has to perform. He has to improve. And so we're now halfway through Sector 2. We will see his sector split in a little bit, going through these final few corners. Corner where I spun yesterday in the wet, where I lost a podium place. Very sad to see. And the Sector 2, he is 15 seconds up. That will get him only 2 tenths. It's that top 5 for him. Top 5 pace he's on right now. Opening the DRS, it's wide open. Coming across the line. Love the helmet, by the way. What's it going to be? Only P8. Half a second.
Not exactly what I think he wanted. His fish sticks will be the next one across the line. And I think... No, Joshua Meister will be the next one to set a time. He's validating it now. Yikes.
I reckon 40
Meister
will go for a cooldown lap and then go again afterwards. Because he has the time. And I can imagine if he went out that early, he has the fuel as well.
Yep. And we're just gonna go with fish sticks, because fish sticks will be the next one across the line with a valid time.
As 40 gets out of the way there.
Yep, thankfully.
Fish sticks nearly 2 tenths up on his time and the Sector 2. What can he do? Is it going to be a P4 or even higher? Let's see. As he opens the DRS.
Doobie. Fish sticks P7. Okay, I wanted to make something that rhymes there. Not that. Thank you for ruining my opportunity to make something good there.
I am very sorry. 40 goes for another lap, as I predicted.
Button P1!
Wow!
Button a provisional pro!
It's a Ferrari
Wow,
1-2.
where does that come from? But will Joshua Meister challenge it? What can Joshua Meister do? Our championship leader! What can he do? Can he challenge the Ferrari pairing?
He can, yes he can.
Yes he can!
Wow, 4
Jesus.
tenths improvement. 2 tenths to Button, yeah.
Base a Mike on an outlap.
So is Double coming out of the pits right now. Obviously, keeping
Double
one
ain't
eye
leaving
out
a
for
little-
him. I am.
Double
Jedi
needs to
Gamer.
seriously stop coming out so late. Like, jeez, he's risking it. Every single time he's risking getting knocked out.
Well, obviously you
See
want track
fish sticks
performance.
next.
Yeah, the track is evolving constantly, so the later you go out, the better the track is, the
40
more
now.
grip you have.
40 P6.
2/10 improvement, very decent from the Haas man.
Bossy
Considering
coming
he
into the pit
was
lane. And Jedi Gamer starting his lap.
Button has retired in the pits, he's called it a day. That is P2 for the Ferrari man.
As only Destroyer, the next one's cross the line to set an actual time. Let's see what he's going to do. Let's see. Come on, Destroyer. What does he do? Will he destroy the competition? No, he won't. That's kind of sad.
Well, he tried.
Eliham.
And I'm up
Actually
to
does pretty
P5, making this championship interesting once again. Got
Joshua
also
Meister coming to the pit lane. Macy Q now. Go for time. It's P3 for Macy Q.
Oh no! I just heard my brother swear, and you know why? He has
What?
invalidated his one and only run.
Double no. As that is the perks of living in.
Well, that's the risky
driver's
run.
house.
It's a risky run when you go out so late in the session.
Oh god.
Base our Mike up at 10th. He'll be challenging his teammate for P2 if he keeps
hold
up.
on, we've got a major issue here. I've just disconnected from the server.
Oh no! Shall I invite you?
Oh damn it, the stream is just disconnected. Oh, can you drop me an invite?
I have. Base Mike goes second, only 22,000 behind Joshua Meister. Obviously, you cannot see on stream, but Macy Q also. He's 3/10 down on his time. LA Ham doesn't improve. He keeps P5. Double is into the pits. He has invalidated. So it's just Macy Q now. But he has run out of fuel. And that is qualifying over. Joshua Meister takes pole in Brazil here. The race where he can win the championship. His championship contender, LA Ham, in the McLaren, is in P5. Can he do anything to prevent Joshua Meister from winning this? I doubt it.
And I do apologise, guys, for... Damn it, I just dropped my controller. That's why you heard that bad, I think. Yeah, I do apologise for that mess there. Me disconnected and then me just dropping my controller there. I do apologise. Disconnecting was out of my controller. Dropping my controller was just me being a little bit stupid.
It happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Got Muddy Biscuit in chat. In this week's edition of Where Would Muddy Have Qualified in F4 Quali, he's 6. He's a Division 1 driver. Muddy mate, I feel for you. I mean, I've been racing you since Season 2, since that race in Baku you joined. You have been on the pace, mate. And, well, to see you, in your own words, not do well in F1, it hurts to see. You'll get better next season, I'm sure.
Wow. So, qualified on pole position is Joshua Meister. Second place we've got Besser Mike. And then third place we got his Ferrari teammate Button. That's your top 3 for qualifying. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, now we do get a short break to go run, get a drink, and all this. It's mainly meant for the drivers, but you can use it as well. You just get a little break.
Can I use the break
go
as
run,
well?
get a drink. Oh yeah, I'm using it as well. I'm going to run down and get a drink.
Okay, I'll stay
yeah.
here then.
So there'll be a short break on the stream. Yeah, so
I will
run
entertain
over,
you.
get water, keep hydrated. Yeah, so Stinge is just going to entertain you for just a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, have fun with Stinge.
So as you guys can see, it is raining, and we have heard that it will be raining for 50 minutes. As I can hear myself twice. Now I cannot anymore. Great. Oh, I can. Anyways, rain for the race. Interesting to see. If only 15 minutes, how many laps would that be? If we count 1 minute 10 for one lap. 12, 13 laps we would see for intermediate running. That would leave us with 20 to 24 laps of dry running. Invade is annoyed he did Q2 in mediums given the rain. Yeah, not very smart by Invade. We were talking about it on stream. I mean, I've done it as well, Invade. It happens. At least now you saved a set of softs for the race. Although I guess you could go from inters to mediums straight away and complete the race, given we have no safety cars, obviously. 4 out of the 7 boxes are rain. So if we were to divide 36 laps by 7 times 4, that will leave us with about 20 laps of rain, according to Double.
Alright, so Stinge, I'm back. You could go run, do what you need to do now. I'll just end the stream.
See you in a bit.
And this is RSF1 comms, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So, we're just waiting for the race start now. It's rain. I don't actually have a clue if it's into the wet. It's going to be very interesting indeed, ladies and gents. So, you're going to want us to sit down, get your snacks. I went down, got a drink, 2 Twixes, so's me. You guys, you better go downstairs, get your drink, get your snack, and get ready for this hell of a race that's about to occur.
So I'm back, only 10 seconds remaining.
Oh, nice.
I just went over
Ready?
the weather. I went to my brother's place. I can hear myself double. I believe it's something on your end. Anyways, as you can see, people are on intermediate tires. And do you want to take us away on the formation lap, or shall I do it?
Okay, you can do it if you want, actually. I've done basically everything so far.
Alright, well, we start at the back of the grid with Sam in the Mercedes. Tires do not matter at the moment. Everyone is on intermediate, as you can see. Next up, Stars Orphan in the Mercedes, McLaren. Obviously had a crash in qualifying. Coming onto the back straight, big crash by the McLaren driver. Next up, Slicks in the Aston Martin. What can he do from P18 on the grid? In front of him is Rallying in the Alpine. Sorry. Ahead of him, Rage Quit, also in the Aston Martin. Where do you reckon these guys could finish, Aaron?
I think most of them could maybe have a good run. Up towards maybe points, possibly. Depends what happens on lap 1, really.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Pierre in P15 in the Williams, with ahead of him Bad Dog in the Alfa Romeo. Invade ahead of him, who mistakenly qualified on mediums in Q2 despite the rain. As we have 3 people disqualified. Rage Quit.
It's just collisions on the formation lap, that's all it is.
Old Mancy in the Red Bull in P12. Despro P11 in the Honor Alpine. Fishsticks, last of the runners in Q3 in the Alfa Romeo in P10. Only Destroyer P9 in the other Williams. We've got 40 making his return in the Haas. Ahead of him, my little brother Double in the Mercedes. Jedi Gamer, teammate of the championship leader in P6. LA Ham just ahead of him in the McLaren, championship contender. What can Jedi Gamer do to maybe prevent LA Ham from somehow saving this championship? Macy Q in P4 in the other Red Bull. With ahead of him both Ferraris of Button and Beezer Mike. And our championship leader, Joshua Meister, in the Alpha Tauri on pole position. So we are now lining up onto the grid, waiting for every car to get to their grid slots, and then we can get ready for the start sequence. I will take the back of the grid, and you can take the front. Aaron, are you there?
Sorry, my mic was on mute. And it's go now for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Joshua Meister gets an alright getaway, it does it well. He gets ahead of Esmer Mike into turn 1. crucial for the race lead.
Four
And everyone's
wide.
side by side like crazy into turn 1. There's cars all over the place.
A little bit of
Button in the head
contact
of that
around
pack.
P16. Parks flying across the track. That was rallying, I believe. Losing part of it from the wing, perhaps? Or one of the Aston Martins.
As Bessemer is right on the back end of Joshua now. What would Joshua Meister do to possibly defend this race lead?
Got a lot of side-by-side action here. We have Pierre and Double and Desbro going in a little tandem there, going up the fast right-hander of turn 6. As Slicks goes off track a little bit there on the exit. We've got Race Quit going very slowly, taking it easy. Oh, we've got a spinner. Slicks is round. Slicks in the
Let's go
Aston
back round.
Martin.
Slicks is not very good on the inters. I think he prefers the slick tyres. Sorry, I had to. Sorry. Come on, you get the opportunity, you have to take it.
Yeah. One of the biggest winners from the opening lap was Pierre. 5 positions gained. That's amazing.
Yeah. And the biggest loser, I'd say, is... It looks like it's fish sticks because of the positions, but I'd say it's Slicks. The spin has just ruined him. But
Yeah.
Bessemer Mike has got a great run out of turn 3. Bessemer Mike, can he get a move? Oh, he's going for it on the inside. Possibly. Ooh, very close coming into turn 4.
Slicks get a penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
And this is crazy close right now between Bessemer Mike and Josh Meister. Bessemer is still staying with him.
So has to remember, he only has to be in P6 or above to finish this championship. So he shouldn't take too much risk defending from Baser Mike.
And if these two make contact, and the stewards will be looking into it for quite a while, that there is a crash involving one of our championship contenders.
Yeah, for sure. We've got the top 4 is gone. Button has dropped off a bit, so forming about 2 trains now. And then we have both Aston Martins. Unfortunately, both with a unfortunate start. P19 and P20. Probably not the start they would have hoped for.
As Invade is getting right up close behind Pierre now. Can Pierre do something? Oh, he's going down inside! And they're getting very close indeed.
Invade with the switch back. Can he do something?
Pierre got a very bad run out of turn 2, which gives him a bad run into turn 3. That gives him Invade. And that's Slick spinning it again. That is Slick spinning it again now.
Yeah, it looks like the same place on track as well, where he spun last time, and he's already nearly lapped.
They mentioned a bit of a loser from lap 1. It has been Double.
Yeah.
P9.
Old Manzi though in the
He was just
Red
P10
Bull.
a minute ago. As Pierre gets past Under Destroyer. And Under Destroyer is having a massive battle with
Invade and
RSF1
Under Destroyer.
Invade and you make contact there. There was definitely contact.
Oh!
And oh, Invade spins!
Invade is round.
As Invade quickly pulls out the way of the racing line. Very close.
Now fastest lap of the race. Still very close behind Joshua Meister. These drivers have to remember though, it's only lap 4 of the race. The race is 36 laps long. So take it easy, guys. Jedi Master also very close to Macy Q.
We're just watching them there actually.
And we've
The leaders
got
starting to pull away a little bit. The Jedi Gamer getting a decent run on him. Out of every single corner, he's just gaining just like half a tenth or 2. He's getting there, just little by little.
yeah, for sure. Let's see, we've got Double chasing Old Manzi in the Red Bull. With behind him Desbro, they're very close together. Stars Orphan up 4 positions, close to Bad Dog. But you know, this weather, it's very difficult to get a move on. And if you get a move on, it's very, you know, you have to be very cautious in the rain. So I doubt we will see many moves, and more like trains forming. As Stars Orphan is onto the grass, out of the penultimate corner. He takes the esport line, it looks like.
Yeah, Mitch, I hate Brazil in the rain. That's the one thing I hate. Because I do so many online races, I end up at Brazil so much. The 3 times I've ended up at Brazil in a wet race. The first time I won a race there. Pretty happy about that.
I can imagine.
Second time I spun out the lead and crashed.
Ooh.
And the third time I did that again.
That is unfortunate.
So, very weird record around Brazil in the wet, but whatever.
Well, obviously, yeah, we had rain in F3 yesterday. Although I really enjoyed it, I did spin out and crash my car from a P3.
I'm just looking at Desbro getting a little bit closer to Double now as he's right there. As Double looks like he's been, Double dropping it. Having a moment there.
Muddy Biscuit, no, that was not pun intended. The double pun. But it's a good one. When you were going for your break, I could hear myself twice. AKA, I could hear myself double.
Oh, wait, yeah. As Double, talking about Double, is actually getting quite close to Badsy. He's been right there for ages and very close.
Really runs into the back of him.
That was very close as we rode on board with him there, right on board. As Double was almost in the back end of Omanzi.
Yeah, very close stuff between these two.
The Stars Orphan is gaining a bit of time on Bad Dog. Not enough to really look at a battle between them, just a thing to watch out for.
Yeah, we also have Jedi Gamer still behind Macy Q. As I said, very difficult to overtake. And I guess it will be one long train, just like the Alonso train in Monaco this weekend, in F1.
That was absolutely crazy. Like,
Yeah.
so they're half a lap apart.
Yeah, that was mental. So battles on track right now. We've got a battle for P3 between Macy Q and Jedi Gamer. P5 between Button and LA Ham. P8, Old Mancy and Double. Double already with 3-second time penalty. Accumulating too much warnings. That is not good for my fellow Dutchman.
Double is gaining quite a lot on the straight here. As Slicks getting a time penalty. This has not been his race.
No, absolutely
at
not.
all.
The bottom 3 already made 1 pit stop. That's just not ideal so early on in the race, especially when it's raining, because there will be no difference in tire compound. There's nothing to gain going onto a fresh set of tires. So
It looks like the rain's stopping, to be honest, actually.
it is, to be
I'm
fair.
just
Yeah?
trying to the boards with these drivers. There's no drops on the halo or anything. As Old Manzi is catching up to 40 now, so it's a battle for 7th position. 40, Old Manzi and Double.
Yeah.
All practically within a second of each other.
Wondering
So,
how good these drivers can cope with the track drying up, and when is it time to switch to dries?
If I'm Slicks, I'd be swapping to the Slicks right now. It's going to be an easier option. I mean, you're dead last. There's no reason to not swap onto them.
It does look a little
I'm
bit
just
too
looking
damp.
ahead at Besser and Joshua Meister. Getting pretty close now. And will Slicks box or Slicks did not box? No one's boxed.
Baser is close enough to make a move this time.
There's
Both have activated ERS. Baser tries to go round the outside. Doesn't make it work. Maybe on the exit. Meanwhile,
Joshua
Jedi
Meister
Gamer and Macy Q going side by side as well. Jedi Gamer getting sideways a little
Button
bit.
and LA Ham getting pretty close. It's all kicking off in the top 6 now. It's all just little individual battles going on.
Yeah, Despero has overtaken
LA
Double in
Ham.
the meantime. Double has dropped down to P10. We've got a bet off
that's the battle we were
P7.
watching quite
Ooh,
closely.
40 with a penalty.
This is actually quite an entertaining race. There's just these little battles going on all around the field. None of them are very important right now, really, apart from the Joshua Meister one. Doesn't cost Meister the championship coming in P2, but Bessa just wants that victory, and I think Joshua would like to finish off the campaign with a victory.
Yeah, I can imagine. You want to win your championship, winning the race as well. But, whoa, Blazer Nice
Oh, Bessa!
touched
What's the save?
the rear. Does he have damage though?
Yeah. He lost it completely coming through there, and I don't think he does have any damage. It doesn't look like visual there.
Jedi Gamer, very close to Macy Q now. Is he able to make a move going into turn 1? He didn't stick it last time round. This time he tries it round the outside. Will he be able to make it stick? Macy Q keeps,
Maybe the cutback will
keeps
work.
the inside line.
Nah, it doesn't work.
We've got Old Manzi. Desbro around the outside of Old Manzi. Oh! Double is into the wall.
Double! Oh, double,
Does he have
double,
damage?
double.
It doesn't. On my screen, it doesn't have damage.
And it was like, I was going to say he's dropping it there. I thought Sam, he just dropped it as well.
What tire
on earth is going on with the Mercedes this afternoon?
Oh, Slicks has pit for Slicks, guys. Slicks has gone onto the medium tire.
This is just going to be a running joke of us, isn't it? Slicks pitting for Slicks. Slicks
Let's see,
should
tire.
box for Slicks.
Yeah, Slicks is on the medium tires. Let's see. If I were to switch the interval, let's check the interval between Slicks and rallying. I'll keep an eye
Can I
on
mention,
that.
Slicks has been lapped by the entire field now, I think.
Yeah, rallying also onto the medium tires. It does appear that more drivers are pitting for mediums. So perhaps I'll take a look at the, whoa, Slick, oh no!
Joshua
No, rallying has spun it, coming out of the pit lane. And he has taken a little bit of front wing damage. He hasn't even made it out of the pits.
As Button and LA Ham getting very close to someone, and so here's the Jedi Gamer and Basic Q, and they do make contact there. DRS enabled. This is the crossover period now. This is the crossover period.
Yeah, definitely. And who is first to take advantage from this? Is it going to be Sam? Yes, it is going to be Sam. Sam is into the pits. First driver, well, first
and it's going to be
competitive
basically
driver
down
into the pits.
inside Jedi Gamer. Very close. And Jedi Gamer does get a move, and it's contacted his crash.
Oh no! Button is out of the race. LA Ham.
Button and LA Ham. Major accident.
Safety car
Full
deployed.
Safety car.
Oh, this is very interesting with the weather now.
And you saw what happened there. LA Ham spinning Button into the barrier. Lucky.
That's devastating for the Ferrari man. He looked so good. He was so fast in qualifying. And now he's out of the race.
We're on board with Desbro. We're trying to check if LA Ham has got any wind damage. And it doesn't look like that to me. He's got no wind damage. But
we'll see once he makes his pit stop if he changes his wing or not. By the way, Sam and Bad Dog have already pitted onto the softs. How much will they gain from this safety
Slicks actually
car?
went onto the hard tyre, may I mention.
Yeah, he pitted for... Oh, he just pitted for mediums. Perhaps he also spun coming out of the pit lane. Had to pit again.
Yeah.
Let me have a quick look on the race director. Pit stops.
Personally, with that crash that we've just saw, I think that was LA Ham taking out Button there, because he's spinning and he's turning into him by the looks of it. The onboard that we had, he was turning into him. It's Joshua Meister, very close to dropping it on the pit exit a few times there. So let's just watch the pit exit.
I can confirm, by the way, Slicks did pit from the mediums onto the hards and changed his front wing, so he probably had damage. Very unfortunate for the Aston Martin
nice
man.
drift. As everyone's just drifting in the pit lane right now.
40 also
We've got
out
a
on
drift
hards.
show, boys.
Looks like he doesn't have the confidence the mediums will go to the end of the race. Will the mediums go to the end of the race is the question.
Double! There's so many drifts right now coming out the pit lane.
Yeah.
Star Stormford always putting it into the wall, by the looks of it.
Looks like though, Sam, he has gained from pitting just that lap earlier onto the soft tires. Because he was like in P14? Something around that. He's P11 now. Although still outside of the points, he has a good chance now of getting into the points.
And I'm just going to quickly check what's happening, because there's probably going to be some sort of debate on this in the Discord server. So I'll go quickly, just go checking that. Anyway, do you want to run through everyone and their tyre right now?
Yeah, obviously, Ty is very interesting. We've got the top four: Joshua Meister, Baser Mike, Macy Q, and Jedi Gamer all on mediums. And we've got 40 on the hards. He probably doesn't have the confidence the mediums will go to the end of the race. LA Ham on mediums, Old Mancy on softs. He will have to pit again for sure. Desbro on mediums, Pierre on softs also has to pit again for sure. Fish Sticks on mediums, and then P11 through P15 all on softs. Will these guys be able to make a charge through the field as Slicks has left the session now? Will these guys be able to charge through this field of medium
Why is
runners?
Slicks tired?
He was already lapped down, mate. Even if he caught up to the safety car, he isn't allowed to overtake. Unfortunately, the game doesn't offer that function.
That's a feature that should be added to, but I don't
Yeah,
think
for
it is.
sure. I don't think it will probably be coding and for drivers to understand it during the race.
So Slicks has said in their F4 Drivers Lounge, apologising to someone that this school ID does not match whoever they are. Can't see their game attack.
Slicks in the
saying that
Twitch chat. I crashed. Yeah. Unfortunate, Slicks.
I crashed.
Ooh,
wow.
bad dog.
Alright.
Eagle.
Yeah, but so
in
Slicks said that his dog was on his lap, and sorry to someone because his dog was on his lap, and someone's got a blue game tag and I can't bloody read it.
Eagle in the
Jedi
chat. Let's
Gamer.
not call anyone out, shall we, Eagle?
Okay. Right,
We don't want to. No, Eagle in the Twitch chat. He has called LAM out for being involved once again. Safety car is in this lap. Let's focus on the safety car.
I mean, it's not wrong. Like,
Well, I'm sure the stewards will deal with it. Stars Orphan hasn't even been able
they
to
should
catch
still
up.
deal with the incidents, but Stars Dolphins just got a penalty trying to catch up, I think.
Oh no! Baser Mike
Mike
has left the session.
As we go in for the safety car restart now, very fortunately, Baser Mike has left the session. Now we're going to watch him because there's going to be a lot of action there. It's someone, his car is absolutely everywhere.
Where do I look? Where do I look? It's about 3 wide into turn 1 between Old Mancy, Despero, and Pierre.
40 gets a massive gain. There's a lot of contact
Whoa,
between Pierre.
no, Despero's
Oh no,
wrong.
they both spin. They both off and all. Goes barely avoided everybody else. Oh my.
Invade is out of the session. Pierre has a
that's
5-second time penalty.
massive
There's a lot of
accident.
debris on the track.
That is a massive crash. Oh goodness. That was
bad.
a massive accident.
No safety car though. The safety car just came in. And instead we have Jedi
Oh.
Gamer trying it round the outside of Baser Mike, who has just joined back into the session.
Has just... Oh my god, what the hell just happened? They were making contact entirely through turn 3. And I'm going to have to say to the stewards that there's a lot of footage on the stream and there's... Someone's spinning again! That's
That is-
rage quit off.
Oh no. My timings are glitched, so I can't really see the battles, but we've got double overtaking 40 onto the back straight. 40, these hard tires are not working for him. He was P5 at the safety car restart, dropped all the way back to P8. So the hard's not working for him.
And there's another yellow flag with rage quit and Star Dolphin.
And we've got Despero into the pits, changing his front ring probably.
But, hold on, I'm just going to quickly...
Oh, we've
Tell
got
the
a
stewards.
change for P2. Change for P2, Baser Mike! No, Baser Mike is out of the race!
What's happened to Base Mike? Oh, Base Mike!
Spawning coming out of turn 5.
And so just watch on board Pierre as Pierre will come round.
He'll be on the
When the
left-hand
incident
side.
happened, we'll see.
Oh, he's
Oh, geez,
partially
that's
onto
so
the
late.
track as well.
It's so late, you see him. You just got the line that I take is right onto them.
Oh, he just disappeared. Stars Orphan tried to avoid him,
Yeah.
went off track.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to say to the stewards, there's so much.
Joshua Master has a 3.5 second gap to Macy Q in P2. By the way, Red Bull is dominating this race. P1s to 4, if you count AlphaTauri as a Red Bull team. LA Ham in P5. DRS has been enabled now once again.
This is absolute chaos right now.
Wow, what a race so far. Only halfway through, guys. Already a lot of entertainment. But it seems like it has it's a bit quiet now. Everyone has settled down after the safety car restart.
Does this sound okay to put into to tell the stewards? So I've just put stewards heads up. Twitch has a bunch of footage of some crashes that will probably be reported. Does that sound fine?
Where's the yellow flag? There's a yellow flag. It's only destroyer or? Oh no, that's rallying, getting out of the way with the blue flags. Doing that very nicely, very nice getting out of the way. Good driving from him. Got a lot of people within 1 second of each other, but oh, is there a move being made for P3? Old Mancy and Jedi Gamer going side by side. Through the center aces.
Oh, no.
And Old Mancy does make the move stick. Obviously, there's soft tires.
Oh my god. Nah, sorry, just Invasive's putting the driver's lounge in full capitals. How am I the only one out from that crash?
Yeah, I understand the frustration. Oh!
That is...
I thought I saw Star Sovereign lose it, but he has regained it. So we've got a Red Bull 2-3 right now. Soft tires are doing absolute wonders for Old Manzi. And on the opposite side, the hard tires are not doing wonders at all for 40.
Yeah, Fish Stick's catching up to him now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the lazy footage there. That's me putting a message in to tell the stewards that this stream has been filled with crashes.
Old Manzi is trying to make a move on his teammate. Sets the fastest lap of the race. Macy Q just lets him through. As we have LA Ham battling Jedi Gamer.
But this race, no, this has been filled with chaos.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is the type of race you love to see.
Well, despite the crashes then, because it's obviously heartbreaking for the drivers that do not finish the race. But yeah, spectacular. It's
yeah, but it's very entertaining though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
So entertaining when like you can look at the crashes and you can like kind of laugh at them and be happy that there's action happening without being worried that if the driver's going to be okay or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Obviously, it's a game.
Yeah, it's a game. No one's going to get hurt unless someone broke their wrist to throw the controller to the ground after they crashed.
Yeah.
Like, just quickly, imagine if someone did that. The scene
breaking your wrist because of the game.
just...
By the way, one of the biggest winners from the safety car restart. I mean, I might be a bit biased, but how about RSF1? He was P12 at the safety car restart. P6 right now. I would say.
Oh yeah.
Behind him, Old Nancy, yeah, second best of the safety car restart. These guys on Sauce are doing wonderful.
And there is a little train forming. Jedi Gamer. What a Macy Q backwards, really. It is.
Yeah. Well, as Macy Q still has DRS of his teammate, that's one long train.
Yeah. A spaced out train we got here. As Double is eyeing up LA Ham. Now, can he do wonders in this race? I think if I'm Double in this scenario, I'm waiting for LA Ham to try go for a move on Jedi and just pick up the scraps from that, because either LA Ham makes the move and you can quickly swoop in on Jedi, or LA Ham fails to move.
Yeah, well, he has to get a move on if he wants to keep this championship alive, doesn't he?
Ooh, very close. Double. Holy, that was close. He got very close to the back end of LA Ham there. So cut forward to LA Ham now. Is he going for a move on Jedi miles ahead, but he gets a penalty.
No. Oh, I can hear myself twice. Double once again.
Double. Here we go. Double. Oh, make contact. Jedi Gamer forces him off the racing line. As we look back, though, actually 40 fish sticks. He's going for a move on 40.
Both Alfa Romeos are challenging the Haas driver. These hards are not doing it at all for 40.
Yep. And 40's got Bad Dog and Only Destroyer right behind him now. I might mention Owen Banzi. What a drive, mate. Owen Banzi. Just...
He's up 10 positions from P12 on the grid. That was amazing.
And also Sam has had a really good race. The Mercedes have actually done decently well.
Talking about the Mercedes, double is round.
Oh, double! No! I jinxed it! No! I just jinxed my own
first
team.
strikes once again.
Oh no, I hate... Nah, come on, man.
He has lost his
Why
end plate
just-
on the left-hand side. And he will have to pit probably for... I would go for a set of soft tires. Softs can go 16 laps.
Oh, and Bad Dog and 40 battling now. Will 40 go for it? No, he won't. He'll stick
No,
behind.
these hard tires just don't have enough grip to fight against these people on the softs.
He's being aggressive. He's trying. You can see it. He's trying as hard as he can, but the tires are just holding him back.
He has absolutely wasted the entirety of his ERS. Only 10% going into turn 4. So he has tried, but the hards, they're just holding him back.
Start Storfen go for moves now. Right outside of... Oh, Double was in the pit lane.
Aha. Oh yeah, obviously had to change his wing. So he went for another set of softs. Oh no, medium tires, my bad. He went for medium tires to the end of the race.
Talking about tyres, we'll just quickly swap the interview back to the tyres now. As 40 and Desbro are the people that... And then we've got Rage Quit, Sam, Bad Dog, and Old Manzi on the softs, and everyone else is on the mediums.
Yeah, very interesting to see. These people on the softs do have to pit again, I reckon.
And oh! Only Destroyer!
What has happened to Only Destroyer?
He had a massive spin, but it reset him back onto the track, right in front of two cars.
Let's hope he did not use the reset the track function, because that is not allowed.
No, it's the... You know when you...
Did he go too far from the track?
Yeah, you know that grass bit where like if you spin onto it, it respawns you onto the track. Yeah, so there's nothing he can do about that.
Okay.
He just got very close there. You know, that's not what you
LA
want
Ham
to
has
see.
got him past that gamer.
That's Mercedes off. That's Mercedes.
That's double once again. No.
It's double again.
Coming out of the same section.
May I ask, how many swear words have you heard shouted so far?
To be fair, just only 2.
Good.
Oh, I did hear him slam something against the floor though.
Yeah, but it's got to be really sad though. You're watching your brother's doing well, and then he spins it twice in the space of 5 laps.
Well, that's what happens, you know. He just returned to league racing. You have to be on it straight away, and taking such a long break, you can't expect that straight away.
Yeah, just looking towards the front now. Josh Meister's lead is actually being taken away by Owen Manzi, just little by little. I think next lap you'll have DRS, and next lap you can see some moves going on.
Yeah, obviously old Nancy on the soft tires. As Jedi Gamer gets back past LA Ham, round the outside of turn 4. Those two are battling it out. LA Ham now edging ahead, going into the fast right-hander. Do not make contact, lads. That would be very controversial. As Jedi Gamer gets
and
back
there was
past.
contact.
Well,
Yeah,
old
what's
Nancy,
contact now?
obviously on these set of soft tires, he's going to be making inroads on Joshua Meister. But his softs will not last to the end of the race. That's the big thing.
Personally, I think Meister's actually lost time. Because look, Macy Cube is still there.
Yeah,
Macy
you're
Cube's
right.
not dropped back or anything. It's Meister losing time.
Perhaps he's being a little bit too harsh on his tires.
I'm actually looking see how worn their tires were.
That would be...
That'd
I
be, like,
believe
so
there is a
good.
graphics in the game, but I don't know why or when it pops up. But there is some time you can see as... Oh, Bad Dogs is into the pits. That was to be expected on a set of soft tires. He'll probably go
And I
to
think
another
that's also
set.
double in the pits. No, it's
No,
Sam,
that's Sam.
his teammate. As wow, Old Manzi's gaining. Right, let's stay on these two for the race lead.
Yeah, this is probably the closest battle on track.
Yep. Right now we are seeing some great battles.
We've got Matty
Cheering.
in chat cheering on Josh. Do it for the Tauris, obviously. part of the AlphaTauri squad. He is probably loving it, seeing his teammates in P1 and 4.
And just coming onto the back straight now. Oddman's still there. He will get DRS.
Don't think he's close enough though. To
He's
make
not
a move
close
into
enough to
turn 1.
remove, no. But we got DRS, and he just needs to keep within DRS coming into turn 3, and then that's where he's getting this time. Okay, 8.6.
Yeah, 8 tenths will not be enough to make a
0.86.
move, but I reckon it has to be like 4 tenths at least to make a good.
And look, into
solid
turn
move.
4, he has gained 2 tenths of a second.
Yeah, but on the exit onto both straights, he lost some time. So I'm wondering what's going on there with old Manzi. RSF starting to give up. Is it time to pit for a fresh set sometime soon, perhaps?
I mean, yeah, 12 laps. But the thing is, will those mediums make it to the end? So that could be a thing.
Mediums. I mean, when I did my practice, 20 laps on the mediums is easy. 22 is hard. 12. They have to go another 12. They've already done 12. That will be 24 laps. That is going to be one hell of a task to pull off.
I think what they're going to try to do, I think the medium runners will stay on those mediums. But if I'm with Manzi, I'm pitting as soon as those tyres start to drop off. And I think that's now.
Yeah, that is now. Old Manzi has peeled into the pits.
Because, yes, he has. He's read my mind. Old Manzi has read my mind.
Let's have a look. What tyre?
Into the pits.
Another set of softs. And I think that is the right call. Yeah. They will
11
easily make it to the
11
end.
laps. It's easily done.
Yeah, it's just on 12 of them.
Battles on that. We've seen LA Ham getting very close to Jedi Gamer again. He wants that P3. And he needs that P3 to do something.
Yeah, he needs to be onto the podium. But if Joshua Meister outscores LA Ham, it's over. He has to get in front of him.
But it's impossible. It's an impossible task right now.
Yeah, especially with Jedi Gamer between them. It's going to be near impossible to pull off.
It must be torture for LA Ham right now, let's be honest, because he sees them. He sees Jedi Gamer there. He can look over and he can see Joshua just that bit ahead. He knows that all he has to do is just gain a few seconds.
Has to be very good. Oh, by the way, old Manzi making absolute gains on only Destroyer. Is he going to try it round the outside? Yes, he does. Destroyer doesn't challenge him too hard. And old Manzi now sets after 40. Who is on hards? He will easily make it to the end.
Yeah, 40 could gain quite a few positions if some of the medium runners do end up pitting.
Or if the tires start becoming faster than the mediums. That's something I can also see happening as he gets a 3-second time penalty.
LA Ham is getting really close now to the back of Jedi Gamer.
Well, surely he must be desperate to make a move.
Yeah, if I'm LA Ham, I want that podium. But let's also quickly swap it over to the penalty situation. LA Ham did 3 seconds to keep that P3.
Yep.
And Ode Manzi is clean on pens. So if he could keep it just clean on those penalties, then he is in for what would be a very good drive if he does get into the podium places.
I reckon he can. I reckon he can easily make it into the podium places if he pulls off the moves at the right time.
Because he can't be catching up to people that have been stuck behind him for a lap.
No,
he needs to be getting to people, and a Jedi Gamer pulls into pit lane.
Oh, that is interesting. And I am now onto the podium. Surely Jedi Gamer will go for softs. Let's see what these guys in.
Yes, he is. He's on
no
softs.
wing change, just a pure pit stop for fresher tires. Perhaps so he can challenge LAM. Maybe force these guys into also making a pit stop.
As Old Manzi already up to P6. Trying to catch 40.
Yeah, it was a lap ago, it was 7 seconds, so he's gaining about 3 seconds a lap. That is amazing, that's a great pace.
And there's no one really close to anyone, so I think we just stick with Old Manzi for now. Let's just stick with Old Manzi, watch him go around. Was that rain?
Rain? You're seeing rain? I'm not seeing rain.
I don't know if I just got a little glitch there for a second. I
think it's the barriers. There's someone slow. 40 is very slow.
40.
what has
That's
happened
who
to
Old Man's
40?
trying to catch up to. We don't know, but all that matters right now is Old Man's going for that move.
Be patient, my
He's
guy.
right
Come
there. He
on.
needs to get by.
He will get by very easily. Look at the difference in traction. Old Man's in that fresh set of sauce just has so much better traction. And 40
What
knows
a
it. 40
camera
knows it.
angle
That
for that
is.
move.
Oh, 40 pulls into the pits. Does he have
enough.
damage? Does
No,
40 have
40's had
damage?
enough, I think, with those tires. I just think 40's had enough. He just doesn't want those tires anymore.
Boy, in all fairness, it's only going to drop him behind Bad Dog in the Alfa Romeo. But yeah, there is a wing change, so he has picked up some damage. Probably that is why
What do you
we
mean
saw
wind
him.
change?
That's why we saw
There's
Old
no wind
Man's
change. It's just
40 has
sat
a
there.
wing change. Oh, that's a glitch.
Sat there.
He had a wing change. Let's have a
Oh,
look on the pit stop
he
screen.
said- My game's glitched out a lot today. As
Yeah.
starts off at 40 swapping positions. There's 40 coming out of the pit lane. We'll actually get pretty close, I think, to those two. Ah, no, not as close as I expected.
Oh, if you take a look at the penalties real quick. 9 seconds. He does have a chance though. Sam also has 9 seconds, so he can still get into the points. And
Yeah, well, no, but Desbro.
oh yeah, Despero only has 3 seconds. Although he's 5 seconds back. 40. We'll have to see near the end of
Yeah,
the race.
they
It
need
is going
6
to be close.
seconds. Yeah, currently 40 stays P11, but they can be that time again pretty quickly.
Jedi Gamer
It's
sets
Jedi
the fastest
Gamer.
lap. Yeah, he's on it.
I
He
think-
really wants.
I think Old Manzi and Jedi Gamer might end up competing for the podium, or even that for the
This
win.
is Rage Quit getting out of the way very nicely. Respectful driving by
nice
these
to see
guys
how-
here.
As basically you get really close to Joshua. Now, Josh getting threats as Sam goes to move on, and he goes very wide indeed and starts off and does as well. They both make
Ooh.
contact into turn 1, and 40 going full to move on them. As 40 takes the 9th position, what sort of happened there?
Amazingly capitalized there from the Haas driver. Gained 2 positions.
40 Christmas just came early. That wasn't really it wasn't really Christmas, really. Your birthday came early. Let's just say birthday. Birthday's just
Got
behind
Macy
Christmas,
Q now
so-
within 4/10 of Joshua Meister. Half a second. Can we see
Sam
a
gets
change for the
more
lead?
penalties.
With Macy Q now coming up behind Joshua Meister, it is not going to be enough going into turn
He's,
4.
he's not close enough right now, but he's keeping it right now. But personally, the
putting
middle
it.
sector is a make or break section for me.
Yeah. No, the
I
Macy
am
Q
re-
is putting the championship leader under pressure.
Yeah, I don't think Joshua is going to really care though if he does lose the lead. I think if Macy Q does go for a move down the inside, he's just going to let him by.
Yeah,
Because there is no point fighting it. You
no
need
point
the
taking the
championship.
risk. No, definitely.
The championship is to go here.
Although we do have both championship contenders on the podium as of right now.
As Pierre into the pit lane.
Is he
Deal
going
with
to
those
retire
mediums.
the car or change up his mediums? Just 6 laps to go for him. Interesting
As
take.
goes to the softs. As Macy Q is not quite close enough for that move.
Also, I do not think these soft runners are catching up quick enough to get onto
No,
the
they aren't.
podium.
But look at those medium tires. Like, jeez, man. It's gonna be tire management here. Whoever
Yeah,
can
for
manage the
sure.
tires better. Oh, Advantage just got a penalty.
Oh no. That
But that
is
leaves
going to
Jedi
ruin his
Gala now.
podium hopes.
Well, that is just flipped so Advantage's chances on its head.
Yeah.
That gives 5th place to Jedi Gamer now.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be delighted with that, Jedi Gamer. Like, well, it's going to be very
You
interesting.
never know. Those two might have actually quite a decent battle. You never know.
Yeah, and
Like,
I'm very interested to
because
see
they
how
have
these
got quite
mediums
that.
will perform near the end of the race. You know, the tire life
They-
is coming to an end pretty much right now.
Yeah, and if we do get to 24 laps, there is a chance of a puncture if the tyres have been treated badly.
Obviously,
You
we
can
saw
also-
Joshua Meister losing time to Macy Q earlier on when Old Manzi was still in between them. So has Joshua Meister wasted part of his tires at the start of this safety car restart to gain that 3.5 second gap he once had? And is that going to cost him at the end of the race?
There's talking about Meister, and we can see Basic Q in 0.2 of a second behind him.
Very close stuff. You have to be aware of the dirty air. You know, you can't take certain corners at full speed anymore. That right-hander, you risk the chance of running out wide and picking up a penalty. So you have to be really cautious behind other drivers here.
Yeah, like if Joshua Meister picks up a penalty here, that just ruins the chance of a win.
Yeah.
Plus, who's right behind them? I think
That
it's
is
Pierre.
Pierre on a lap down.
Yeah.
Just came out of the pits on new soft tires. I'm sure he's eager to get a move on, but it's a leading pair, so you can't really. I mean, we don't want to see a repeat of Max Verstappen and Esteban Ocon all the way back in 2018, where Ocon tried to unlap himself and crashed with Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
That would be very controversial if that were to happen to Joshua Meister.
Especially if the garage peed itself as well in that incident.
Although we have Macy Q now very close. It doesn't look like he's using his ERS though.
So Basic Q get a bit closer.
Look at the ERS difference. It's a difference of about 30%. That's major. Oh, Fish Sticks has left and has just rejoined, and he's lost a heap of time. Old Manzi has been able to gain about 3
just showing you
seconds.
the ERS quickly. As you see, the Williams and Pierre actually tried moves. So it's 20% for Josh Meister and about 50% for Basic Q. I don't honestly like the telemetry up. I think it just kind of ruins the thing. So I'm just going to leave it off for now, guys. If you guys do want it up, just
I will
put
keep
in
it up,
chat
and
we'll get it up.
I'll make sure to update.
Yeah, if anyone just wants any stat things that popped up and stuff changed, then just say, and we'll change it for you.
Oh, we've got a move. Was that Old Manzi round the outside of Fish Sticks? Into the final corner, Fish Sticks gives up the position and is holding up Jedi Gamer now.
As Basic Q going for the race lead. Basic Q round the outside, isn't worth it.
Oh,
Joshua
very
Meister
close stuff.
getting very close. Meister almost dropped it on the exit now.
Very bad exit from the
Oh,
off
here
tire
we
drive.
go.
Is he going to be able round the outside of turn 4? A change for the lead.
Here they come. Oh, and it does go to Basic Q.
Joshua though
But
tries to
Joshua Meister
up the inside.
back. He does not want to give that up easily.
He can't really take
Meister-
the risk.
Meister
Championship
can't really do
leader.
anything right now.
I mean, Pierre behind them must be enjoying this fight. You know, he's a front row seat.
So yeah, Pierre's got a front row, yeah. Let's just go with Pierre, just for a minute, just to see his view on this.
Old Manzi
Look, it's just-
is... Jedi Gamer has caught up to Old Manzi. Probably got stuck behind Fish Sticks. So they're now within each other's DRS. But yeah, stay on board with the leading pair because it's very interesting to see.
That's Meister.
I mean, how much risk is Meister
ERS.
prepared to take?
Here we go. Meister, what is the ERS? Oh, he's gonna go right outside. Miles ahead. Into turn 1, he's miles ahead. Into the penultimate lap of the race.
But can Macy Q do something on the
RSF1
second DRS
double,
straight?
what I think that was. Just got a
Yeah,
penalty.
second penalty.
Can't really see because I've got the stream thing popping up at the top of my screen. So, as basically you cannot quite fight back, coming into turn 4 though. Here we go. Final 2 laps. With Meister and Macy Q battling for the race win. This could be a final lap overtake for the win.
As it stands though, Joshua Meister will win the championship.
Oof, Meister very close on the exit there though. Meister has just got to bring it home.
We have a yellow
And who's
flag,
that
yellow
spot?
flag, 40 is round. 40 has spun it
40.
coming out of turn 1.
He needs to get out the way of the cars ahead of him, behind him, sorry. I think that's...
Yeah, he's rolling.
Oh no, he's not lapped, sorry, is he? Alright, yeah, but we're fine right now. As we come on to the final lap of the race, and we're going to go with your championship leader and your current race winner, on track to be race winner, Joshua Meister.
Macy Q has had a
As we go cut
horrible
back,
exit. He isn't going to be able
Jedi
to do
Gamer
it.
and Owen Manzi having a little bit of a battle. As Jedi Gamer comes out top of there. I'm just gonna go with Meister.
Oh, there's a yellow
That's-
flag. There's a
that's-
Mercedes off. That is double.
Double.
Once
Again,
again,
in the same
third time
section.
spinning around in this race. Not the return he would have hoped for.
As Meister. Coming round now. This lad is currently on track to win the championship. Just bring it home. Just bring it home.
LA must
Final
be
corner.
furious.
Final corner of Sector 2. And into Sector 3 now. And is 95 points ahead coming into this race. And he'll stay ahead of the championship. And he won't just stay ahead, he'll go ahead and win the F4 championship. Joshua Meister wins the Brazilian Grand Prix and the F4 RSF1 championship.
Jedi Gamer got ahead of LA Ham.
Yeah, that was the final
Just
lap
at
of
the
the race.
line there. I was going to say, our vice champion gets on the podium, but he doesn't.
Wow.
P2.
Can you get Meister into the party? We can't just not interview the world champion.
Yeah, I will.
We just get
Let's see.
just need to get Josh Meister, Macy Q, and Jedi Gamer in, please.
Yep.
I'll let you
Why?
interview.
I
I'll let
am
you
not allowed to
interview-
feud our gamer cards.
Why not?
I am not sure. Got Macy Q.
You can go to recently played, and they'll pop up there.
Yeah,
But-
I managed to invite Macy
Wow.
Q.
Ladies and gentlemen, your championship winner is this man. And honestly, what a drive to do it. Why did you just leave?
Don't know. I am recently played. 40.
Joshua Meister. He's done it. Which is just amazing. This man, he's done it. The Englishman has done it successfully.
So,
Just
Macy
wait
Q,
for
Joshua
people to come in
Meister,
now.
and Jedi Gamer invited to the party. Jedi
Evening,
Gamer
chaps.
just
Right now.
joined. Good evening. Make sure to
Hello?
include your audio
have
for the
you?
stream.
I have indeed, yes.
Yep.
Good, good.
We're just trying to get Meister in.
Yep.
That was some race like.
It wasn't just.
Matty very happy with that result.
Yep.
Jedi Gamer, is he your team principal, Matty?
He is, yes.
Aha, that explains.
Yeah, 1-3.
Let's see if
come
we
on,
can
Meister.
get the champion into the party.
Why is Meister not joining? Oh.
Maybe it's the
Meister.
nerves.
I don't know.
Macy Q just left as well.
There we go. Alright.
Hey.
Alright.
Good evening.
So we just get started.
Yeah, Joshua,
You
just make
two
sure to
Jedi.
include your audio.
Yep, done.
Alright, so you interview Jedi and I'll interview Joshua.
Yeah, go on.
Josh, I don't know.
Do you start with the champion?
No, we'll go like third to first.
Ah, okay.
We'll just go like up.
Jedi Gamer, can you P3? First of all, congrats on the podium.
Thank
Can you
you.
take us through your race? Perhaps, how did you start on the intermediates? How did you feel in the wets?
Well, from personal experience from multiple races, I stick a soft setup on the intermediate around Brazil, and I just have some really good pace. So I managed to get a good got to good position, and then the rain stopped, which I'll be honest, I was dreading because my pace started to fall away. Now I was put on the two-stop, the medium to soft, and I was fighting with Ham the whole race, and sorry. I thought I'd have enough pace once I pitted onto the softs, But then I thought, well, sorry, the game put me on the 2-stop, medium to soft. I thought that everyone else would do the same. Apparently that didn't happen, and I was really starting to worry that I'd thrown away the podium, but I pushed like heck, and thankfully I didn't collide with anyone, and just I got the podium back by, I think it was like a second or left.
Yeah, by just a second, you got it off LA Ham.
Yeah, and I was really
Um,
close to getting the final warning as well on the track limit, so that would have confirmed I'd thrown it away, so
yeah,
skin of the teeth,
it
and I'm
was
quite happy with that.
it was very interesting to see because we had some people doing 2 sets of softs. We had some people sticking it out on the mediums till the end.
Yeah.
At first, we were very hopeful. You and was it Old Manzi who pitted onto the softs with you?
Yes.
You guys had some amazing pace at the start of your stint, but it appeared to, well, the pace slowed down a little bit near the end of the race compared to the medium
Yeah, I
runners.
was just pushing like heck to try and
Yeah, you got
close the
ahead
gap.
of Old Manzi as well.
Hmm.
So you did
That was
very
on
well.
track though. He had a penalty.
Oh, still, P3 is amazingly done.
Yeah, it's my first podium in RSF1, so I'm quite happy with that.
Oh,
And also, I have to
congratulations.
say, my teammate Joshua Meister, the champion. Congratulations, sir.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. What are your comments on your teammate becoming
I'll beat you to
champion?
it.
Yeah, you beat me to it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that rounds up the interview with Jedi Gamer. First podium here in RSF1. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Josh Meister, world. Oh, no, oh, that's a world. F4 champion. How do you feel?
Amazing. In one word. Best outcome possible.
Yeah, how did you manage to take that dominant victory in that race there?
I scraped it at the end. I had 2 track limits as well. So yeah.
Yeah. Just towards the end, we saw you and
Macy
I always
Q.
forget the gamer tags.
Macy
Macy
Q.
Q
Yep.
having a battle for the lead. And what were your thoughts going through that battle when it was going for the moves on you?
I wanted to win, but I didn't want to do anything stupid either. So yeah.
How much risk were
Yeah,
you
it's very-
prepared to take? I'm wondering, like, what would be the max?
Probably more than I should. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
it's
a
a-
very good race at the end.
It's a shame Macy
Um,
Q is not in here.
Yeah.
I'll try and invite him one more last time, but
Yeah, it was a very good race to watch through. Yeah, may I ask though, how were your tyres at the end of the race? Like, how worn out were they?
I think 50-60%. Something like that.
That's why I pitted at the end, because I thought my tyres would just go away with the length of the stint.
we in the
Also,
comms
his-
box we also thought the tires were going to get away.
Yeah.
We thought we
I
might have
assumed everyone
seen some
would pit.
punctures, but well, you guys managed
Also,
your
there's
tires
something
very
I
well.
forgot to add in, if I'm allowed.
Yeah, sure. Go on.
Yeah, sure.
I was really starting to worry after the first stop onto the mediums in the first place, because I got held up by 40 in the pit, so I was been fighting with Macy the whole time, and I lost the place to him, and I couldn't exactly catch up to him on the dries.
Well, eventually you
Yeah.
you managed to pull through.
Just.
Back to Josh now. Josh, at the start of the race, of course, we did have the rain. How would you manage to cope with the rain at the start and just make your way through cleanly?
I feel like if Mike didn't DNF, he would have won. But I held on to it in the wet. Barely, but yeah.
Yeah, very devastating to see the Ferrari man crash out. He was so fast in Q1. He set a 7 flat.
Oh,
I
no.
didn't even manage to get that lap time in F3. But yeah, he crashed out very very early on.
Mhm.
But you reckon he would have won?
What did you say?
Did you reckon he would have won? Did he not crash?
No clue. Probably not. But yeah.
How confident were you coming into this round?
So how many races are left for?
3. We've got Australia,
Three.
Saudi, and Abu Dhabi.
Wasn't that nervous. I had more races left just in case, and I had a sizable lead in the championship.
Yeah, obviously coming out into this race with 95 points is very, very
Mm.
calm.
Mad on how with your battle with LAM through this championship, have you enjoyed it? Has it been a fun battle to have with LAM?
Yeah,
Battle
definitely.
for the championship.
Yeah, it's been great.
Well, let's finish it off. Congratulations, you two. 1-3 for AlphaTauri. And congratulations, Josh, on the World Championship. I'm just going to call
Thanks.
it. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy the
Well done.
champagne.
Right, time to break out the Diet Cokes.
Yeah. Thank you guys for the interviews.
No problem.
Very fun to interview it. Alright, so that has been RSF1 Brazil today, F4, and that rounds up the RSF1 for this week at Brazil. Next time we will be here on Sunday, Tier 1 at Australia. This time we enter the final 3 rounds of the season. We go to Australia, Saudi Arabia, then Abu Dhabi. So if you enjoy the racing here, come to Australia. You're going to enjoy it. Right?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
See you next time.